Hey, welcome everybody. It's ComedySportz CBus. We're so glad that you're with us tonight. It's a competitive head-to-head competition tonight between the red team and the blue team. And first, we've got to bring out our all-stars. First up to the mat is our blue team, starting with Christopher. Next up is Next up is Carolyn. And the captain of our red team is Joy. Finally up for the blue team, we've got Bridget. We've got Doody. And bringing her to the field, your captain, Bethany. Last but not least, it's the host with the most. You know him. You love him. It's Reference Rizzuto.
Hey! Welcome, everyone, to ComedySportz. Oh, my goodness. It has been a little bit of a time since we've had a live show here, and we're happy to be back. Hey, it is July 12th. It's a Friday night, and we are ready to have fun.
No. Ref. It's September.
What?
It's September, Ref. Time is not really a thing here, I realize, but it is September. It's almost fall.
Oh, wow.
Do you want to start over? You want to start over?
No. I'll roll with it. Okay. Wow, it's September. Okay, time is different now. That's fair. Hey, I'm Rance Rizzuto. I'm your referee this evening. You have a fantastic job out there. You're watching this live somewhere, and we have this in multiple places. Hey, look, Eric Myers is at the Facebook place. This is also going on YouTube and Twitch. So if you're a person who's like, you know what, I'm on one type of thing and I don't like to use another type of thing. Well, there's 3 types of things you could watch this on.
3 types of things.
3 things. This is ComedySportz. This is an all ages show. This is family friendly. If you're watching this and you're like, you know what, I'm going to watch this in the den because I want to enjoy some improv and I want the kids to watch Ren and Stimpy in the other room.
Ref. You thought it was July, but it's not July 1996. It's September 2020.
The year is different?
Yeah, it's really different.
Okay. Things are different. I'm just going to accept it and roll on. Okay. But you can gather your whole family around. This is a clean show. My job is to keep the show rolling regardless of which time frame I think I'm in. And that means getting suggestions, keeping the show rolling with the teams, and calling the fouls. We're going to go over some fouls here right now. The number 1 foul is the brown bag foul. Everyone at home, say this actually out loud in your homes with us. It is the brown bag foul. Thank you. Brown bag foul is called when someone says something dirty, nasty, naughty, or offensive to me. Reference. If that happens, I will blow the siren of woe.
Whoa!
The brown bag, whoa, and call the brown bag foul. For our players, what this means is I will boot them out of a game. We can just take them out. Technology, yeah, boom,
just like that.
My power is mighty. Sometimes I just said it and they all boomed away. Hey, for you there in the audience, you loyal fans out there, yours is like, hey, be cool because this is streaming on a place, and that means no swears, no nasty nothings. That if a kid or your grandma read it, it'd be bad. Thank you for not even spelling naughty correctly. Thank you.
That's how big of a fan Jamie
Way to go with it. This is an all ages show. It's so we want it to be fun for all ages as we go. Hey, there's another foul here called the groaner foul. Everyone say that actually at home with the arm gesture. Groaner foul is called whenever anyone says something that just makes me groan in disgust. I can assume that it will make you groan in disgust, but this is an internet show. This is an internet age. You are 15 seconds behind us, so I will catch it way too late. And yes, I will catch it. We have a system set up over here to my immediate right that is tapped into all of your microphones at home, so I can tell when you're groaning.
It's amazing what you can get on Amazon these days, Ref.
Amazon Prime, baby.
Amazing.
If that happens, the scene or game will continue, they will have to apologize to you, the loyal fans, at the end of that scene or game. If you accept, no harm, no foul. If you decept, they will lose a point from their score. Everyone at home say, "Oh no!
Oh no!"
Not as many of you heard it as are watching. I just used my system calibration right there. So let's try that again. Everyone at home say that, "Oh no!"
Oh no!
Good. Oh man, the feedback is happening there. Great. Those are the main fouls. There are other fouls I can call along the way if need be. Hey, speaking of the groaner foul, by the way, hey, this is Tara, our announcer. Everyone say hi, Tara.
Hi, Tara.
Hi, Tara. Real fans, hi, audience, hi, everybody.
Tara, do you have an example of a groaner just so that everyone in the loyal fans can get an idea for what we're actually talking about?
I've been brushing up on my bad jokes. Yeah, I have one, Ref. Here's the deal. I went golfing, believe it or not, social distancing. I went golfing the other day, and I brought 2 pairs of pants.
Why'd you bring 2 pairs of pants?
Because I got a hole in one.
Oh. So that's the kind of energy we're looking for. It's too punny, bad jokey, too groany. They will have to apologize to you. Hey, guess what? We're going to try. Another thing we do here is get suggestions to inspire these scene, songs, and games that we're doing this competitive format. Lots of oh-nos coming in. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Like I said, though, 15 seconds late. Boom. The way it works. We're going to get suggestions. We're going to practice doing that right now. The way it'll work is we will ask you for suggestions before we explain what the games are so we can take care of that delay. Let's get from everyone out there watching, type in your suggestions. Tara filters them through to us. What is your favorite color? Go. Great. You're getting that in. The next thing that I'm going to want you to type in is your favorite food. And the next thing I want you to type in is your favorite song by Tiffany.
These are great.
By now, some of those colors should be coming through. Is that correct? Did I time that right, Tara?
The colors are just starting to come in right now. And we do mean all these loyal fans. We have a lot of loyal fans watching on 3 platforms. That means if you're watching this right now, type them in and you might get on the big board. I'm the student council representative for you. That means that if you type something in and I throw it on the big board, the players will use it. So type those things in, minding the brown bag foul, and I'll put them up for reference, starting with things like red, starting with things like purple, like that, starting with things like green, starting with things like pink. Look at this. It's already there. We got the colors, right? We also have sushi. We also have Samantha King fish and chips.
Classic.
We have tacos. We also have medium rare steak. We also have, this could be a color, it could be a food. Anybody's guess. Who knows? And you do have a lot of votes, Rance, for I think they're alone now and could have been.
Could have been is the correct answer. Thank you for putting that in. I think we're alone now. It's fine. Could have been is what we're looking for. Good. Excellent. Great work. We are definitely looking for everyone to give us your suggestions. There are some games that I'm planning on springing on the players that we're going to need a lot of suggestions. So get ready to jump on it. Go for it. Hey, I'm ready to get the show rolling. Tara, is there anything that you feel like I have missed?
I know that we have a lot of loyal fans that joined us tonight that donated to our producer tonight. I'm just putting this at the bottom of the board until we get those suggestions rolling. So if you have any money to spare right now, the Nest Theater in CBus, Ohio is producing this show for free. So that means that you can watch for free. If you have any money to spare, you can throw a donation over to the Nest Theater. We'll remind you again at the end, but the sticker may come in and out just like the Jerry Lewis telethon days, where you can throw something at them through nesttheater.com/donate and or Venmo the Nest Theater. When all the money we get tonight that you toss over to that place tonight goes directly to the brick and mortar relief during COVID-19 shelter in place and to our secondary charity Zora's House, which is a BIPOC women's resource center on Summit Street in CBus. So that's all I really have to say. You may see it pop up. Support these wonderful people. Art is hard right now, but we're still going strong because of people like you. Bye. That's all.
Bye. Hey, here's what's going to happen in just a moment, and this is going to happen a few times. At one point, I will say captains to the field. When that happens, everyone here that is not me or one of the captains will turn their cameras off, and you at your viewing homes will cheer for the team you prefer, either blue likes or red hearts for the team that you want, as if you were cheering them on. Let's try that now. Captains to the field.
Yeah.
All right.
Look at that. Look at them go.
Look at them go. All right, Captain Joy, Captain Bethany, Captain Joy. Let's see. To decide who's going to get to pick the first game, I am going to Joy. I'm just going to have you tell me, what are those two figures on the top of your bookcase behind you?
These are a Jack Skellington and Sally Funko Pops.
That is correct. You get to choose the game.
Yeah.
What would you like to challenge the blue team to in a first head-to-head game?
The red team would like to challenge the blue team to conducted story.
Ooh, Captain Bethany, do you accept?
We're in.
Okay, good. Great. All players to the field, please. Hey, folks at home, this is the game of conducted story. What's going to happen is I need from you a made-up title to a story that does not exist in the world as we know it, a made-up title to a story. If you can't think of a made-up title, give us an adjective, give us a noun. Throw all those in there right now, and Tara will pick or create a title for this as we go.
I can't wait. I'm so excited. Get them in, Lily. This is all for you.
Yeah. Here's how this is going to work. I'm going to be conducting this story. I'm going to call someone's name, and that person is going to start telling the story once we get that title. As they're telling the story, I will not be on cam. As soon as I come on cam, they have to stop as quickly as possible, and I will call out the name of someone else, and that person will continue. This will go on and on until one of a few things happens. One, the person that is telling the story doesn't stop within a reasonable amount of time from me showing up on cam. If that happens, they will be meowed. If they stop telling the story before I even come on cam and just like bail, they will be meow. If they repeat the last few words that the person before them said as they start up, they will be meow. And if they just do a total non sequitur where it has nothing to do with what was being said before them, they will be meow. Any other thing that I can think of or that strikes my vast knowledge of vowels, they will be out of here. Whoever's the last person standing for their team or the last team with players remaining will get 5 big points. Tara.
Yeah, what's up?
Do we have a title for this story?
Look, I have so many good suggestions from the fans. I have to combine some. I'm just going to put some up as a general. We have Andrew's Magic Toothbrush. We have Funky Beans. We have The Angry Lion. We have Feet on the Coffee Table. We have Roach Rotel. We have Love at the Speed of Ears.
Wait a minute. Roach Rotel?
Yeah. You want that one?
Yeah, I want Roach Rotel.
That was order from Matt Schwartz in CBus, Ohio. Roach Rotel. This is it, Raph. I'm ready for it if you're ready.
Rotel is the title of your story. Players, are you ready for the game of constructed story?
Yes.
Bridget, we will start with you. Begin.
There was once a place in Transylvania called the Roach Rotel. It was famous. What it was famous for is kind of a secret. But
Joy.
It was famous because the roaches would gather at the rotel. The rotel was a hotel, but it rotates around constantly. And the
roaches would gather in the rotunda of the Round Rotel, right there in Transylvania, and they would do their roachly dances nightly. It was frightening for all the townspeople who approached with roaches.
Bethany.
The roaches were a bit unexpected, we admit. But no one could see them coming because every time you turn on the lights, they'd scatter into the crevices of the rotunda, which was trickier than you might think.
Carolyn.
Only because they always left a clue. You see, when they escaped, when the lights came on, they left Rotel chili papers around. And that's how people knew.
Dodie.
Where the roaches had gone. An intrepid investigator was able to put together the clues and reconstruct the scene from the Roach Rotel the night that the
Joy.
That the detectives.
Oh, Joy repeating what Dodie said. Joy is over there. Great. That's 3 people left for the blue team, 2 for red. Let's go on to chapter 2 of Roach Rotel. Bethany, we'll start with you.
The investigator looked right and looked left, and looked down and realized they'd stepped directly upon
Bridget.
the body of a vampire. The roach vampire who owned the Roach Rotel was a very bad roach vampire. And there was a lot.
Chris.
Of things that he had done that were bad. He had 47 parking tickets. He had 3 citations.
Cody.
And he had taken the tag off his mattress. There was no redeeming this particular vampire.
Carolyn.
But beknownst to them, not unbeknownst, but beknownst to them, he was the leader of the Cullen of Vampire.
Bridget.
Musicals. He was very into musicals.
Carolyn did not finish the word vampire. She stopped exactly when I came on, and Bridget did not finish it either. Bridget is out. Oh, 2 and 2. 2 and 2. Well played. Tara, give the red team a bonus point for beknownst.
Yeah.
No, not unbeknownst to the beknownst. They all knew he was a leader. Great. This is Roach Rotel Chapter 3. Chris.
You may say a musical about roaches and vampires. Who would watch? Answer, everyone. Do you know how hard it is to find a chorus?
Bethany.
of bugs willing to take their shoes off when they get to the door. It's very uncommon. But beknownst to all the bugs.
Carolyn.
They had the star, Rotello.
Dodie.
Who reputation had been smirched, not besmirched, in his earlier misadventures on the Roach Broadway.
Carolyn.
That's right. He left little mini roach droplings of blood everywhere for the other vampire.
I'm not going to let droplings fly. That is not a word foul. Smirch, is that what it was? Smirch? Beknownst. Smirch. But not droplings. I don't know why. My reasoning is my reasoning.
Yeah, you call them what you want, Ramp. You call them
it how I call it. I'm tough, but tough.
Yep.
This is one person left for the red team. Roach Rotel, Chapter 4. Chris, go.
The star of the Roach musical was sodded, not besotted, but sodded with his co-star, Penelope. Her name was Penelope. Penelope Rotolo. Yes, the heiress to the chili fortune. How did she get into musicals? No one knows. It's not important to the story. The story goes back to their soddedness. They went out after each rehearsal and sat on the fire escape behind
The dawn of the morning, where the stars came out over their love, and the stoplings
Dodie.
gathered to watch them, each one wearing his spoke suit. Not bespoke, but his spoke suit, to see the couple on the fire escape every moment.
Bethany.
and every second of every breath of every moment.
Dodie.
They leaned closer to each other. Their breath mingled.
Chris.
And
Their faces smushed together. They were whiskered, not be-whiskered, but whiskered enough to feel each other as they put their faces so close but not touching because of the chilly breath.
Dodie.
and they looked at a thicket.
Oh, Christopher did not finish his sentence, and neither did Dodie. Dodie is. Meow. Oh, final round. Final round. Woo. There's so many words. Yeah, Penelope is right. Thank you, Jane. It is. Yes, it's everything. Final chapter here. Whoever wins this gets 5 big points for their team. It is Roach Rotel, the final chapter. Bethany, begin.
Penelope looked into her loved's eyes, not beloved's, her loved's eyes, and said very gently,
Chris.
I want to be knighted, not be knighted, knighted by the Transylvanian army. I want to fight and lead a roach army for your love.
Bethany.
and tell you my story
Chris.
My story in song.
Bethany.
of the love between us. We've got a lot of love between us. It's just a roachy kind of love, and we take our shoes off at the door of our love, of our love, our love.
Good.
Of our love, when we take those shoes off and we scatter to the corners where it's so dark, so dark.
Bethany.
So dark, but you know
Chris.
I'm
You can't see a vampire in the dark. You can't.
Bethany didn't finish the sentence, and neither did Chris. Chris is. No. Bethany takes it. 5 big points for the blue team.
Oh, 5 big points goes over to our blue team. Congratulations. That score is now 5 blue and 1 red for Notes.
No, that just started a huge trend. Wanted to be knighted, not benighted. That one threw me for a loop. Hey, Captain Bethany, you won that one.
We did.
I'm gonna let your team play a game by themselves. What would you like to play?
I'm thinking changing styles.
Ooh, changing styles. Excellent. Hey, loyal fans at home, we're going to need a ton of suggestions. Here are some categories. Listen closely as you're thinking for each category. I'm going to need some emotions. Type those in as you're going right now. Emotions. I'm going to need some high school cliques like the Nerds or something else. I'm going to need some movie genres like comedy or something else. I'm going to need some European accents, some American accents. I'm going to need also what's another classic one, Tara? Do you know?
Maybe like authors or
Authors.
stuff like that.
Authors is perfect.
Yeah, there you go.
All of these things in here. There we go. Emotions, clicks, movie genres, European accents, U.S. accents, authors. Just type them in a barrage here. Type them in a barrage.
Fans, I see lots of them coming in from Twitch and YouTube and Facebook. Good job, everybody.
Hey, triple threat. We did it. Thank you for being on all platforms. If you haven't visited our YouTube or Twitch or Facebook, depending on where you are now, go visit them and subscribe and like. Ding! Tara, this is, or our MySpace, just to keep with my 1996 theme.
It's back, baby. It's back.
Tara, I'm going to call freeze during this, and will you have a suggestion ready to throw in?
I will. I may have to scramble for the thing that you're asking for. So can I put a random one up, or
your choice, Tara's choice of whatever is there? Here's how this game is going to work. Now that we've got a bunch of suggestions coming in just a moment, the blue team is going to improvise a scene. They're going to improvise a scene. Hey, guess what? I need a location you could find in any major city to start us off. So get those into a location you could find in any major city, like a library or blank. They're going to do a scene. At any time during the scene, I will pop back on camera. I will say freeze, and Tara will give a new suggestion. They have to continue their scene with that suggestion as the style they're playing it in. One long scene played in multiple different ways, sort of like the multiverses of your comic book worlds.
Location for you.
Yes, what is the location?
In fact, 2 people said 3 people. What's happening? Why is this happening? Did you say bus stop as a suggestion?
No, I said library as the thing.
I need you to know that like 3 people at the same time just wrote bus stop. I don't know why. And I also got arts. Look at this, bus stop. We got bus stop. We got bus stop. Cool. So we'll take bus stop, I guess, or we'll take aquarium. Just kidding. We're gonna take
bus stop. Great. Blue team, bus stop is your suggestion for this game of changing styles. Are you ready?
Yes.
Begin.
I'm so excited for our first day of work together.
I am so excited too. I've dreamed about being able to work with you since we first met in 2nd grade.
Who would have thought that it would be an MLM? But you know what? I'm optimistic.
I know. I think things are gonna be great. I get so nervous at the beginning of things, though. Like, are you sure this is the right stop?
Please, Tara, give us our first suggestion. Envy.
You know, Jerry, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I am really inspired by you, but I'm also very intimidated by you. I feel like you're just so much more cheerful than me. And
No. Come on. I'm not that cheerful.
You're doing it right now.
You're not even that uncheerful, but yeah.
Hey, kids, you ready to hop on the bus today?
Freeze. The Wizards.
Well, kids, get on the bus. Get on the bus to your next adventure.
Oh, can't wait to get on the wizarding bus. I'm so excited.
Selected for this. I can't believe it.
Who would have thought? We were just kids a minute ago.
Freeze. Depressed.
It doesn't matter.
Childhood is so fleeting.
Doesn't matter if you get on or off this bus. You're all getting older. We're all getting older.
I'm just gonna lay here and not even get on at this point.
You can't lay there. It's against safety protocol. You got to at least get on the bus. Get on the bus.
We've got to at least try the first day. Like, we can't give up yet.
Freeze. Yacht Club Preppies.
I could buy this bus, so it doesn't even matter.
Oh my God. Like, this bus isn't even a bus where I come from.
This is like a scooter.
Freeze. Stephen King.
Oh my God. I'm
Get
so
on the
scared.
bus.
I don't want to get on the bus. What's
Just
happening?
get on and sit down. Nothing's going to happen to you.
Freeze. Boston.
Yo, they parked this bus real far away from the bus stop.
Listen, sweetheart, where you from? Where you from?
She's not a chowderhead like us. She's
not a chowderhead. I can feel it. I can feel it coming off. But she's from somewhere else. She's from
Scotland Yard. What do you mean?
She's from west of Worcester, terra incognita.
And time. Good.
Oh, ref, that was a classic Bostonian accent if I've ever heard one.
I know that the city is. I know that Boston's a big city and it has multiple accents from depending on what neighborhood you're from. That's
yeah. Western Bostonians. Yeah.
Excellent. Tara, please give a point to the blue team for having at least one authentic Boston sounding accent.
Yes.
You better believe it. That brings our score 6 blue, red 1. Red's about to play.
Excellent. Captain Joy, please.
Sir.
Joy.
Excellent. Captain Joy, they played a game. You get to pick a game. What game would you like to play?
So the red team, that was a strong showing by the blue team. We would like to counter that with a game of blind line.
Blind line. Excellent. Prepare. Who's going to start for your team?
I would like Carolyn and Chris to start, and I'll come in later.
Excellent. For this game of blind line, I'm going to need some longer items from you as suggestions. And there will be a lot of them. The first thing that I'm going to need is I want your favorite line from your favorite movie. It does not have to be a popular one. A lot of people might say like Hasta La Vista, baby, but I would say, now that's a big door. Doesn't matter if we know what it's from. It's just your favorite line that you enjoy from a favorite movie. Doesn't have to be everyone's favorite line.
Start typing those in now, loyal fans, and he's going to ask you for even more. So get those in now.
Yes. So favorite line from a movie. Get those going. Next thing that I'm going to want is let's get your favorite line from a song that is not the title to the song. So I couldn't say "Could Have Been So Beautiful" because "Could Have Been" is the title of that Tiffany song. I would have to pick a line that didn't have the title in it, like "The flowers you gave me are just about to die." So we've got our movie quote. We've got our song lyric, and I want an actual piece of good advice that you gave someone or someone gave to you. Not a joke piece of advice, but an actual good piece of advice.
That's good. That's a good one. So again, loyal fans, type in as many as you'd like. Again, a favorite line from a movie that is just a favorite to you. We don't need to know what it's from. A line from a song that is not the title of the song, and an actual piece of good advice that you received from someone or gave. And you can put as many of those as you want in the comments. I'll be checking and throwing some up on the big board for Reference and the team. Ooh, I'm so excited.
Woo! So here's how this game's going to work. Another improvised scene by the team. This one will be inspired by the first line that we end up using. So no need to get a location for this one. They are going to do a scene after as soon as we start. Tara is going to post one of your lines that you've put in up on the screen. That will need to be Carolyn's first line of dialogue. Carolyn, you're going to have the first line. From that point on, they will be doing a scene. Anytime that Tara puts up a new line, whenever Tara wants, this is all in Tara's hands here. Whenever she puts up a new line, one of the players has to say the line and then justify it and make it make sense within the scene. It's as simple as that. We'll probably get a decent amount of your lovely little lines in there. Anything I'm missing, Tara? I don't think I am. I think I nailed it.
I don't think so. I think you nailed it, Reference. Yeah, they're coming in strong, so I'll throw some up when I have them for you.
I have the description for this game written down in my Palm Pilot.
Oh, Reference.
Whoa.
No, I think you think it's 2001. It's not. It's 2020.
What?
I don't want to smirch you. I don't want to smirch you, but it is 2020.
Oh, thank you for not smirching.
You bet.
Great. Tara, are you ready with the first line? Don't put it up yet. Just be ready with it.
I am.
Okay, great. Players, is this game of lovely people in the loyal fans. After this, you will be voting for the team you prefer, voting for the team you prefer. You're going to do this by typing the word blue or typing the word red. As soon as you hear me say that's time to this game, choose your team and only vote once, or else we'll eject you from whatever place you're in. We'll find a way. I don't know how. Red team, are you ready for a game of blind line?
Yes.
Yes.
Begin. Boo.
I'm never gonna dance again.
Oh, that old saw.
I know.
You keep bringing that out every weekend, and yet, where do we find ourselves but back here at this disco?
But you see Judy over there? She out-twirls me every time. And I just don't feel like I can. I've counted 1, 2, 3 times she's beat me in the competition, and I'm out. I just can't, darling. I can't. Go to her. She's who you want to dance with.
Oh, hi, guys.
Julie.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Oh.
Look at the corner.
Oh. Julie, how do you come up with these clever catchphrases every time we run into you? And how do you tell us so well?
It works because I'm smart. Have you tried it?
You know, I'm not going to have you talk to my man like that in front of me. I will always be able to walk away in 30 seconds. My countdown is starting now.
Brenda, no. Brenda, don't go. Julie, this love triangle can't continue. I have to choose, and I choose Brenda, Julie. Your twirls are amazing, but the sheriff is near, and she's about to throw me in jail.
You have 10 seconds left.
Look, I've only got a taste of honey, but I want the whole beehive. Oh, beehive!
You stay away from the beehive.
Oh.
If I call the beehive,
I'm worried I'm the one that's going to end up getting stung in all this.
Oh.
Saramooch, will you do the fandango, huh, Brenda?
You know what? If I wanted to do the dances from Beyonce, the Queen Beehive of all's homecoming movie, I would not go to Fandango.
Never take a no from someone who could give you a yes to begin with, Julie. Brenda, I think you have to do the Fandango. Julie, don't take her no.
Wait a minute. I just think I saw a thunderbolt of lightning outside.
It was so frightening, very, very.
Brenda, are you going to Fandango or not?
You can dance with Smalls and do the Fandango, but you won't even remember his name in 10 years.
That's high.
Nice work, teams. Hey, loyal fans, get those votes in now. Did you like the red team's blind line or the blue team's changing styles? France, take it away, but just letting the team know to go ahead and type in red or blue in the comments while you chat it up.
Red or blue, red or blue, red or blue. You've got 10 seconds to get in your vote. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. We saw blind line. We saw changing styles. You're voting. Kira, if the votes are coming through, it looks like they're coming through. I'm going to say.
You're even.
They're even. Wait, 5 votes for red? I don't know if you can do that, Matt.
It's on one platform.
Hey, so far, the red team is ahead by like 1 vote.
By 1 vote, 1 vote is all it takes. Red gets 5 big points in that round.
Hey, Ref France, that ties up our score. The red team has 6 points. The blue team has 6 points.
Oh, man. That was such a great round, Tara. I think I'm going to grab myself a Jolt Cola.
Oh, no. Oh, no. You know what, Ref? Just this once, it can be any year you want, okay?
Cowabunga, dude. Teams.
Still topical, Ref. Good job.
Still topical? I did it. Hey, that's a tied score. Is that correct?
That's a tied score, Ref.
Both 6s are the same. Both 6s are the same. Okay, everyone, get ready to cram and jam with the likes and hearts. Captains to the field.
Woo! Hi, Cappies.
All right. Hey, captains. Joy got to pick in the last one. Bethany, I will have you. What could you describe to me? What is that object that is behind you?
Oh, this object is a portal.
A portal. Excellent. I think that is right. I do think a door counts as a portal. In Porta is. You get to choose. Would you like to play first or second in this next round?
We would like to play. Second, but actually, first reference. I have a bit of an unusual request. It has come to my attention that our team accidentally won a game that was utilizing a racial slur, and so I would like us to take away points for our Roach Rotel story that we won, conducted story. It has come into my awareness, and I want to offer my my deepest apologies that our team did not catch that.
I did not catch it either. Tara, take a point away from the blue team and take a point away.
Honorable work, blue team. Thank you.
Take a point away from me, Tara, too. I didn't notice it either. While you're at it, take away a point from yourself. Take away a point from yourself.
Oh, man. Well, you know what? In this time of equity, I'll take that point away.
Yeah.
Anyone else, Rance? If I could take a point away from you for just like generally getting the year wrong, I'd like to do that as well.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah,
okay.
but
sorry, Rance.
Guess what? I'm a rep.
While you're at it.
Okay.
Thank you, Becky. Great. I'm going to have you play second. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Excellent. Captain Joy, you are playing first. I'm going to challenge you to a game, and the game I'm going to challenge you to is the game of New Choice. Do you accept?
We accept.
Excellent. The game of New Choice. Hey, I need an occupation, loyal fans. I need an occupation that one of your grandparents had. One of your grandparents had this occupation. Let's get those in now as I'm explaining this game. For the game of New Choice, can I get who's going to start for you in this one, Joy?
I'll start. Let me have Chris start with me.
Excellent. Joy and Chris will start this one. For the game of New Choice, it's fairly simple. They will be doing a scene at any time during the scene. I will come on camera and I will say New Choice. Whatever the last line was that they said does not exist, and they will immediately replace it with something new. For as many times as I say New Choice, this will happen. Joy, let's do a little example. Will you give me a line, please?
Well, howdy, partner.
New Choice.
Bonjour, monsieur.
New Choice.
Oh, hi.
If I don't say New Choice again, it continues from there as if the first two greetings didn't ever exist in the world. Simple as that. Tara, have we received some grandparently occupations?
You better believe it. And this is a great one from Abby Norris Turner. The suggestion is switchboard operator. Switchboard operator.
Switchboard operator. Switchboard operator is your inspiration for this game of New Choice. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I was telling you, Marge. I was telling you I was listening in. And I heard him say it. I heard him say, I'm going to go over to her house after work, and I heard him say, I'm going to break up with her. That's what he said.
Did he say that? He
New
said
Choice.
that?
New Choice, Joy.
He said what?
Joy, New Choice.
You know, I'm really not surprised he said that because they've been rocky for a while now, if you think about it. Like,
they've been so rocky that it's like they're like Rocky Road ice cream, you know what I mean? Which they can't even agree on what flavor to eat.
No.
Chris, New Choice.
It's like they can't even agree on what to name the baby.
Chris, New Choice.
It's like they can't even agree on which house they should live in. They each have a house and they both want to live in their own house.
Right.
So they can't figure out where to live. They just go and they go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. I can't get their phone calls to the right place.
I mean, it just seems to me that, like, maybe they should stop, you know? Maybe they should just stop.
Joy, New Choice.
Maybe they should just go on. Maybe they should just, you know, no matter how miserable they are, no matter how much they bothers them, they should just stay together forever because I don't know.
It's like you and me. We get on each other's nerves like crazy. You can't stand my voice and I can't.
Chris, New Choice.
It's like you and me. We've been together forever and we love each other. It doesn't even matter. We don't even know how I feel about you anymore.
Chris, New Choice.
It's like you and me. Like We eat the same sandwiches. We trade sandwiches back and forth. We don't have 2 separate sandwiches. We always bring the same lunch every day. Why can't they just do the same thing like you and I do? We do the same job. We eat the same lunch. We nod the same way.
Lunch unity. Like, that's so basic, right? Why do so many people not understand lunch unity anymore?
I don't know. I don't know why people are so separated these days, you know? We're connecting all these calls, but are we really connecting people, you know?
Right.
Great, it's new choice.
I mean, we're connecting all these calls, and half the time they go to the wrong people, and people, I want to take someone who's trying, I want to take Billy that's trying to call Julia. I want to connect him to Roxy. That's what I want to be. I want to be a matchmatcher, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
We'll do the calls
time?
to the person who we think should get the call, not the person they asked for, the person they think should get it. You know?
That's a good idea.
You and me.
Right now.
New choice.
That's terrible. I mean,
hello. I've been on this line waiting for you guys to connect me to Joe. And you guys even talk about sandwiches and stuff.
Carolyn, new choice.
I have been listening to your conversation. It sounds like you guys are a couple of people who should be in love.
Carolyn, new choice.
I am your boss, and you guys' productivity is absolutely intolerable. Opposite of tolerable.
Carolyn, new choice.
Welcome to McDonald's, you guys. It's we do delivery now. Can I help you?
That's time.
Yes. Oh, how wonderful. How
They
wonderful.
matched their way into McDonald's. Excellent.
Some people that should be in love were in that scene.
Yep, that's the way it goes. Excellent. Hey, folks at home, loyal fans, remember this scene. After we see the blue team, same thing. You're going to be voting as soon as I say that's time after the blue team. Get your votes in, but not any sooner. Pardon me. Oh, I could use a Luden's cherry cough drop.
You know what? All the grandparents, they are still made. Good job.
Thank you. Excellent.
Still
Perfect.
relevant. Still relevant.
Relevant. Excellent. Great. Bethany.
Yeah.
There she goes. Oh, there she is. They played a game I challenged them to. I'm going to challenge your team to the game of TED Talk. Do you accept?
I'm going to say yeah. I'm going to say
you
yeah.
didn't have a choice. That's the fun part.
Yeah.
There you go. Excellent. Hey, everyone. This is I'm going to need a city in the United States that is not Boston, please.
Why? They're so good at Western Boston.
Please, not Boston.
Okay.
Just a city to start this one off. Here's what's going to happen. These 3 fine folks are a team that is presenting you a TED Talk. One person will be speaking, and as part of their presentation, they have slides. They have a visual presentation that will come up, and they will discuss it to you. However, they don't know what the presentation is. Tara will be putting random photos up on the screen that they have to justify as they go along.
They have not seen these photos, so everything is going to mess them up. Let's mess them up, loyal fans.
Oh, great. Tara, have we gotten a city yet?
We've gotten quite a few. I'm going to take. Someone's really messing with you and saying Bar Harbor, Maine, because the accent is very true. I will take Bar Harbor, Maine, just for the fun theme of the show we're going for.
You loopholed my Boston trick.
I like it.
Give the loyal fans a point for fighting the system.
You better believe it. Loyal fans, you just got yourself a point, and they were kind to you to give you an Anison. Proud sponsor of 1989's Comedy Sports Match.
Thank you. I had just run out of new print.
Oh, the yellow pill. Good for you.
It's different. Listen to this. You will be Bar Harbor is where you all are from, and where you're presenting your TED Talk. It's Bar Harbor, Maine is having their own little TED Talk. You're there doing your TED Talk. One of you will start talking, and Tara will give you an image. Every time a new image comes up, a new speaker should be talking about it. It's as simple as that. Loyal fans, be ready to vote as soon as this is over. Blue team, are you ready for your TED Talk?
Yes. Oh yeah. Oh my, I was just about to share with all of you lovely people at Bar Harbor, Maine, academic conference on the seal rats. I've seen a few seal rats in this area, but they're predominantly in Boston area, in the harbor in particular. You're going to want to be on the lookout for...
Certainly for tail rot is something that we in our extensive studies, we understand that by the metaphor of tail rot will unlock for us a new meaning of what it means to be a modern citizen. And so when you have that seasonal urge to cure your pet's tail, we want you to do something else. Yes?
Oh, the main source for us and all of the pets in the Bar Harbor area, we're very, very interested in the pumpkin spice latte. And the cow that produces the milk for this wondrous drink is really just the peak of academia.
I would add also that I think it's more than bovine. It's profound, really. If you think about the cycle of life from the cow's udder into the pot of zucchini, where I like to make a bit of a milk stew, which the rats will eat it, but they are not actually primarily vegetarians. That's a myth that many people confuse in their carnivoring.
Thank you for making that point. I was rushing to make it myself. I think we misunderstand the very notion of mammalia when we try to write them into a corner of any woven object to try to understand them in a kind of sense of a Moses sending a message somewhere. That is wrong. We must reconsider.
As Aristotle said, do not put your zucchinis in one basket. It so has been written and decreed. It's really it's marvelous, really. It's scientific, and it's also literature, and we must regard it as
I mean, of course, I'm not one for a pun, but I'd say it's very good. If you know, it's a little joke.
And that's time.
Yes, good job, Blue Team.
Right on the edge of Groner. I'm going to let it slide this time. Excellent. Hey, get those votes in. Red or blue, red or blue, red or blue.
Yeah, so everyone in the loyal fans type in red or blue right now so we know what your vote is going to be. While we're on delay, I'll recap what the games were. We had the red team playing the game of New Choice, where they had to make quick, rapid-fire decisions for their scene. And we had the blue team playing TED Talk, where they had slides they did not expect and had to justify those slides as they talked, as obviously very knowledgeable professors. Oh, there's a red vote right on the screen right there. I don't know how the loyal fans got that in so fast, but
doesn't count.
One red vote.
It doesn't count.
Doesn't count. Okay, cool. Oh, I see a blue.
There, cancels each other out. Great. Oh.
Here's what we're seeing, Ref, as they're trickling in right now.
Excellent. Votes coming in. Votes coming in. Votes coming in. 10, 9.
It is so close. And blue is winning by 1. Blue is winning by 1.
3, 2, 1. I'm going to call it there, Tara. Blue's still ahead by 1?
Yes.
5 points to blue. 5 points to blue.
Hey, congratulations. That brings our score 10 blue team, 6 red team, Ref 0, me -1. Annison doing great. Annison doing really great. Doing great.
That's fantastic. Oh man, I always forget to eat before this, and I'm so I typically like to have just like a bowl of cereal at night.
Yeah.
And typically I like to have a bowl of sugar smacks.
I don't think they're called sugar smacks anymore. I think they're just called golden smacks because people learned that sugar wasn't good to brand.
Things have changed.
Thanks, 90s.
Have changed.
Things have changed. Hey, one more shout out because I know that we're going into the final stretch here.
Yes.
I'm just going to let people know again. This was sponsored by the Nest Theater in CBus, Ohio. They are our home. We love them so much. They house 500 students and main stage performers, and they give out over 12 no paperwork scholarships a year to people that need amplification in the arts. Hey, you can help keep them strong by giving to this donation link right at the bottom. If you bought a ticket tonight, thank you so much for buying a ticket in advance. If you're watching the live stream for free, we love you too, and we sure would love a few bucks thrown their way. Again, it's nesttheater.com/donate. or Venmo at the Nest Theater. Our goal is to keep you happy during the shelter in place because we love you. And in order for us to keep going, we sure could use the support. So thanks to our host facility, the Nest Theater, the only brick and mortar dedicated space for comedy, improvisation, sketch comedy, experimental comedy, podcasting, et cetera, in Ohio. How about that?
How about that? If you haven't already done so, give us a follow on social media, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Those are the places where we put these things up. Until we can get that theater open, you can get all dressed up in your Z Cavaricis.
No. Ref. No. Z Cavaricis were 2002-ish, 1990s, 1980s to 2002. Let's get them in those Jenkos.
There we go. Hey, this is the final game. It's 10-6. I'm actually going to take a point away from the blue team for Bridget's Bar Harbor accent.
It was sort of British.
It was just a little too British.
You got it.
Wrong side of the ocean. Wrong side of the ocean. It's the way it goes. I'm going to challenge you both to the game of 185. The game of 185, here are some things that we're going to need in the suggestions. We're going to need some occupations. We're going to need give some objects you would find in your office. Mm-hmm. Give me some animals. Mm-hmm. Give me some stuff besides cars that you would find in a garage. Mm-hmm. Give me stuff you would find in the kitchen that's not sharp. Those kind of things. There we go. Occupation, things in office, animals, stuff in a car besides the garage, and things in a kitchen that aren't sharp as well. Just start blasting those in here while we explain it. And you can continue to throw these in as we go, so Tara will have plenty to draw from in the pile of suggestions. This is 185. This is based on a standard punchline. We will get a suggestion from you, and these fine players will follow this format. That goes 185 blanks. Walk into a bar. The bartender says, "What'll you have?" And the blanks say punchline. Blank being the suggestion you gave, punchline being the punchline that they come up with. So if you give us a suggestion of trees, they might say 185 trees. Walk into a bar, bartender says, what do you have? And the trees say, "Oh no, I forgot my ID. I think we'll just leave."
Oh.
That's right. That is a groan. And fortunately for everyone here, for this game, the groaner foul is lifted. What's going to happen is this is a sounds count, or I've got my technology over here. I'll be registering it. If they tell a joke and you enjoy it, they will get a tick mark, and Tara will keep a tick mark. I'll say this if they do it. That means they got a tick mark. If they tell a joke and you groan in disgust, they will get a tick mark. If you tell a joke, if they tell a joke and someone somewhere in the system coughs, that's the sound that counts. They'll get a tick mark. Basically, any sound from an orifice above your neck will count in this. If it's stunned silence and nothing, like there's nothing about this that's making anyone make any sounds, then they will get this. And that means no tick marks. This is tick mark. This no tick mark.
Okay, slight difference. I hear it.
It's a very sophisticated system. Whoever has the most tick marks at the end gets 5 big points for their team, making this anybody's game.
I love it.
Tara, can I get an occupation to start us off here, please?
An occupation. I will do my best. How about a barber?
Barber. Excellent. Players, are you ready for your final game in this match of Comedy Sports?
Yes.
Yes.
Begin. Tweet.
Right here.
Joy.
185 barbers walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "What do you have?" And the barbers say, "Hair of the dog."
Jody.
185 barbers walk into the bar. Bartender says, "Oh, what do you have?" And they say, "Oh no, we're just here for the pole dance."
Chris.
185 barbers walk into a bar. The bartender says, "What do you have?" The bartenders say, "We'll have a beachcomber."
Oh,
Bethany.
185 barbers walk into a bar. Bartender says, "What do you have?" And the barber says, "Just give me a first cut." You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean, but it was funny enough. Carolyn, go.
185 barbers walk into the bar. The bartender says, "What do you have?" Barber say, "It doesn't matter, just line them up."
Bridget.
185 barbers walking to the bar. Bartender says, "What do you have?" And barbers are like, "Doesn't matter. I just like it neat."
Oh. All right. Hey, Tara, let's get a fresh suggestion, please.
Okay, great. Hey, get this. Chipmunk from Samantha King.
Chipmunk. Chris, you had your hand up. You get to go first. Go.
185 chipmunks walk into a bar. The bartender says, "What do you have?" Chipmunk says, "I don't know, but I want something with nuts in it."
Carolyn.
185 chipmunks walked into the bar. The bartender says, "What do you have?" The chipmunks say, "Simon says we should have a beer."
Nice. Jody.
Along the same theme, the 185 chipmunks walk into the bar. The bartender says, "What do you have?" They say, "Oh, no, we don't need a drink. We're here for the Chip and Dale show."
Joy.
185 chipmunks walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "What do you have?" And they say, "Literally the bar."
Bridget.
185 chipmunks walk into a bar. Bartender says, "What do you have?" And they're in the chipmunks say, "Anything that makes me feel a little bit squirrely."
Oh. Chris.
All right, I'll redeem it. I got 185 chipmunks walking into a bar. Bartender says, "What do you have?" Chipmunks say, "We just want one beer," and then the cheek.
I wasn't buying it. You gave me too much joy in when you said you would redeem it. Didn't get it. Tara, get another suggestion, please.
This is pretty great from old pal in Chicago, Eric Peterson. In the garage. What kind of garage do you have, Eric? A homemade beehive. Yeah.
Oh, homemade beehive. Nice. Bethany.
185 homemade beehives walk into a bar. Bartender says, "What do you have?" And the homemade beehives say, "Hey, I'm just here for the buzz."
Bridget.
185 homemade beehives walk into a bar. Bartender says, "What do you have?" And all the bees say, "I'm just looking for a little bit of honey."
Carolyn.
185 beehives walked into the bar. The bartender says, "What do you have?" And the bees say, "I want a Long Island iced tea with a little bit of honey."
Jody.
185 homemade beehives walk into the bar. The bartender says, "What do you have?" And they got a faraway look in their eye and said, "I used to come here when I was a young beehive, and just give me a second to wax nostalgic."
That's time.
Time.
Oh, you're listening. So I didn't know what to do with that last one, but I think I figured it out. I think
Tally this up. Got it?
Set, ref. Okay, loyal fans, you were great. These suggestions were amazing. Thank you. A big round of applause for you at home. I'm going to let you know who won this. So they're going to get 5 big points for this round. The red team got 7 tick marks. The blue team got 8 tick marks. That means the blue team pulls it ahead, making it 14-6. Blue team wins! Congratulations, everybody. Hey, before we go too far, too fast, I want to say a thank you to our lovely teams and give them a shout out. Hey, from the red team, we've got Christopher, we've got Carolyn, and we've got Captain Joy. From the blue team, we've got Bridget, we've got Dodie, and we've got Captain Bethany. Hey, your ref tonight was Ref France Rizzuto. I'm Tara D, TD, your announcer. We can't wait to see you again. Hey, before we go any further, if you want to donate again to that producer at the bottom of the screen, you can. If you can't do it right now, that's okay too. We love you, and it's all about surrounding people with joy and happiness. This is the short form match of the month. We have all kinds of shows coming up every single Thursday, tonight, and 3 more Thursdays. It may go on longer than that, but you can check out things like poetry slams. You can check out things like long form nights. You can check out things like long-form teams all together. You can see a game show next week that you can participate in and actually win real cash. So go to nesttheater.com to look at those tickets, nesttheater.com/virtual to find out all the shows, and nesttheater.com/classes for all the classes we have during Shelter in Place. We've sold out every class. Thank you for being an awesome fan. We love you so much. Reference, anything else from you, team? Anything else from you?
That is it. Have a wonderful night, everyone. We'll see you again soon.
We love ya.